Hey, I'm Nick, and I help people improve their productivity and discipline in order to reach their dream lifestyles. And today I want to talk about the importance of making sure that you're not tricking your brain into expecting rewards when it doesn't really deserve them and getting into bad habits like that. Because the cornerstone of a habit is your brain does it because it expects a reward and it is wired to do that without thought. If your brain desires a result and is used to using a certain method to reach that result, then it will use that method even if it is not necessarily the best and may even be bad and detrimental just because it's used to doing that, and that is just the habit of doing it. If whenever you are craving something sweet, then you have some kind of chocolate instead of some kind of fruit, then your brain gets used to that, and especially the instant gratification that comes from sweet stuff, it enjoys that method a lot more than the other methods. And so the next time it desires some sugar, it desires something sweet, it goes straight to chocolate instead of thinking about some kind of fruit or vegetables or other ways of getting that satisfaction. And so evolving from the cause and effect of desiring an outcome and then going through with the method, if it just simply desires some kind of gratification, some kind of way to just feel good because it's bored or something, that it will still go through some kind of method but not care about the outcome, as it's only seeking instant gratification. And so depending on what method you use to get that gratification also determines the outcome and the results and consequences of you doing that. If your brain is used to always having some chocolate when it wants something sweet, then it's going to remember that good feeling and remember how good it feels to eat chocolate. So the next time it feels bored or it feels like it needs some kind of reward throughout the day, then it eats some chocolate, which does give it the instant gratification, but without the actual intended outcome of having something sweet, having some sugar, then it just builds up over time, even if you didn't want it to. But the thing is, all of these cause and effects, all of these methods in order to reach an outcome, all of these enjoyed methods that create that feeling of wanting to feel that gratification and all those sort of things is wired by you. You decide the method, and if your brain starts enjoying that method, then subconsciously it will want to use it again, which is a good thing for good habits like waking up on time, getting stuff done, and then getting that delayed gratification. That is a good thing. However, if your morning starts off very lazy and you're just checking your phone and you're getting those little bits of instant gratification, then that wires your brain into thinking that it can only get enjoyment if it starts its day off bad and not very productive. Now, while it gets stronger as the habit gets done over and over again, that still doesn't cover up the fact that habits can be changed, can be broken, and can be rewired. If you are struggling with some kind of sugar addiction because whenever you're feeling that sweet tooth and you want to indulge in it, then you go for chocolate, switch it up and rewire to have an apple or some other kind of fruit instead. And once that has fulfilled the desire, then you get that gratification from, okay, now I'm enjoying myself and I'm happy. And the next time you want to enjoy yourself and be happy, your brain doesn't go to the method of having chocolate and instead thinks about what you've now rewired yourself to start doing as a natural habit, which is to have fruit instead. So the next time that you just randomly get that sugar craving, you go to the apple because it's ingrained and it's a habit to do that. If you've built up the habit like clockwork to always have the same morning routine and get some kind of thing done early in the morning, then your brain is just happier because of that delayed gratification, and it doesn't think of other ways to get just a little more gratification and go on your phone for a little longer and indulge in things like that. But if you could just take one thing away from today, it's just that the habits that you build up and your vices are all created by you. Your brain is wired by you. And so it can still be broken down and rewired to form better habits and not have to indulge in bad methods in order to get outcomes that aren't bad by themselves. However, if you're still interested in learning more about productivity tips or tricks, I've now started one-on-one coaching, which you can book a call for using the first link in the description below. But until then, I'll see you later.